Okay, hello, welcome. It's 9:30. Welcome to the weather update. July 8th, 2021. Another humid day. Clouds rolled in, and we had some interesting cloud formations in the sky again that were quite interesting around Mineola. They had even a nicer shelf cloud on the South Shore. Some pictures, but this is what some of the clouds look like. Yes, I have a video of it. I was watching the storm, but whoa. Oh my gosh. This is a one-of-a-kind shot. I can't believe it. I got a bolt of lightning in there. What? I didn't even realize I got that. Oh my god. That's like just by chance I got that. Oh my god. That's incredible. That's amazing. So there's some of the clouds here. There we got it. Really threatening. Look at these undulating clouds. Looks like kind of stuff that could produce a tornado. Really impressive cloud formations across the area, but we never really got a big storm. Or that's not a storm. Well, you'll see the video. Can't believe I got the lightning in there. That's amazing. I don't know how that's like the chances of getting that are like unbelievable. I just saw that now. I'm like, whoa, cool. All right, this is what I like to talk about. All right. Enough of this other stuff. I gotta move past it. So let's talk about the storms. We're gonna look at the storm reports, and then we're gonna go over the current conditions. So these storms actually hit the city very hard. They fell apart by the time they got here in Nassau, and I could tell they were. And yeah, I have a video of it too. So thunderstorm wind damage being reported. 4 trees reported down in Staten Island. 6 trees reported down in Midtown Manhattan. Ping pong ball sized hail again in Astoria. I think that was the last time they had a 1.50 inch, and that's in Queens. So let me move this over so you can see this more. All right. A marine wind thunderstorm gust of 45 miles an hour at LaGuardia Airport. Thunderstorm wind damage in Midtown. A tree down at the intersection of 9th Avenue and 45th Street. Thunderstorm wind damage in New York City. 3 trees reported down. Thunderstorm wind damage in Crown Heights. 29 trees. Wait a minute. That's the old report. I already read this. Oh my gosh. That was from the other day. It says local storm reports from June 8th, but I'm not getting June 8th. I'm getting June 4th. Oh man, epic fail. They put the wrong link in. I knew that sounded kind of familiar. Let's see if we can, maybe this will work. Here are some local storm reports. Let's see if this is it. All right, here we go. I do apologize for that. I really do. I was like, wait a minute. It all seems familiar. I read those on June 4th. Oh, man, I'm sorry about that. Hey, I clicked the link. That's what popped up. It said June 8th, but this is June 8th here. So, flash flood in Westchester. Road closure due to flooding reported on Taconic State Parkway, both directions north of the start of the Taconic Parkway in the Bronx. Thunderstorm wind damage in Rockland County and Tappan. Tree reported down on New York 303 northbound between Campbell Avenue and Oak Tree Road in Orangetown with partial blockage of 1 lane. Lightning. House struck by lightning in Muncie in Rockland County. So smoke was coming from the electrical panel. Flash flood in Orangeburg in Rockland County. Widespread flooding on Route 303 with reports of occupied cars underwater. Port Jervis, thunderstorm wind damage. A large tree down in front of the Port Jervis Fire Department. Thunderstorm wind damage in Port Jervis with numerous trees and the wires. Almost entire city has no power. Goshen in Orange County as well. Downed tree on 17A just past Greenwich and US 6. Thunderstorm and damage in Chester and Orange County. Trees reported down on a house in Chester. A flood in Pelham Manor in the Bronx. River and creek overflowing. Cropland Yard basement flooding. Flash flood in Riverdale. Report from Emping. Street flooding. Streets closed. Vehicles stranded. Flash flood in Harrison in Hudson, New Jersey. Multiple road closures with roads impassable and underwater at Rogers Boulevard and other locations in town. Thunderstorm wind damage in Bergen County in Woodcliff Lake. Trees and power lines down on Lincoln and Magnolia Road. Paramus in Bergen County. Trees and wires down on Soldier Hill Road at Gettysburg Place with Soldier Hill Road shut down with wires on fire. Flash flood in Hackensack. Roadway flooding and occupied vehicles stuck in floodwaters at Pleasantville and Summit Avenue. Flash flood in Old Tappan. Occupied vehicles stuck in rapidly rising waters with multiple fire departments. So they had to rescue somebody in Old Tappan, which is in Bergen County, New Jersey. Flash flood and occupied vehicles stuck in rising flood waters with mutual aid fire department responding for water rescue at Old Tappan and DeWolf. Occupied vehicles stuck in flood waters at Old Hook Road and I can't even pronounce that name. In Closter in Bergen County. Flash flood in New Milford in Bergen County. Occupied water vehicles stuck in rising flood waters and all lanes closed on Route 17 southbound north of US 46 in Hasbrook Heights due to a flash flood. So flooding is the main issue with these storms, and they did really hit some areas pretty hard. So we'll have to look at the rainfall totals and all that. We will go and rewind the radar now and show you what happened this afternoon. So here we go. So here are the storms getting going up here. It's around 2 o'clock. They started getting going. And they slowly, and they were moving very slowly, and that's why they fell apart by the time they got to us, because they were just moving so slowly that the sea breeze was able to weaken them. You could see them hitting North Jersey hard. Here it is moving into that Bergen County area. Now we're moving into 4 o'clock. When I was watching the storm from Mineola, and you could see it hit New York City, and then it moved. It kind of, as it moved over Queens into Nassau County, it kind of just fizzled out. Because it was just moving so slowly. And then we just had light to moderate rain and just really humid conditions across the area. Looking at the satellite image, you could see the bright white tops from all these thunderstorms as well. Looking at the radar, you could see just some rain, but there are some more storms further back. And we're going to be dealing with this risk again for tomorrow. Let's go look at our observations across the area. And it's extremely humid out there. I mean, just unbelievably humid. We've got dew points in the 70s. It's really just so muggy out. And you get that light rain, and it doesn't cool off. It makes it even more muggy. So the temperatures are only in the mid-70s, but dew points are in the 70s as well. And it's like this across our entire area here. Let me put the high temperatures in so we see what the high temperatures were today across the area. And look at that. We still got to cook to around 90 degrees before the clouds rolled in Carl Place. 90, so North Shore got to around 90. Farmingdale got to 86. If you were on the South Shore, of course, you were better off. 83 in Wanto with the sea breeze, but very, very humid. Heading further out east, let's see how Islip got up to 84 at Islip. So better on the South Shore, but the central part of Long Island, even Center Reach, Selden, 88, 89, pretty hot, and the South Shore cooler. And then we go the other way, and where it gets hotter, I'm sure LaGuardia probably broke 90 again today. Yep, 91 at LaGuardia. 88 at Central Park was the high. Kennedy at 84. Let's go look at New Jersey here, because I'm sure it was hotter in Toms River. Let's see what we have here. Nothing. Why are there no readings here? There they are. 90 degrees in Toms River. So it says 90. 92 is probably more like what it was like west of Toms River. So really just oppressive conditions out there. And if we look at the dew points again, go back to... Actually, we're going to just show you the dew points. So you can see the dew points are in the 70s everywhere. These are the dew points. Very humid, very tropical air. Not supposed to see this in June. And look at the dew points in Toms River, even higher, 73, 74. Just really just stifling humidity out there. Very hard to walk. It's just like walking in like a sauna almost. Even with the sun not out, the rain's falling. It's just all just awful when I was walking this evening. So let's look at some of our conditions here. We'll go to Carl Place first, 74 right now. And we'll also got to look at the rainfall totals too. So that's why I'm not closing that other map up yet. So 73.8. The dew point the dew point actually went up in the afternoon. We had dew points in the mid 70s. So 76 degree dew. That's insane. You can see when the rain hit, the temperature did drop, but the dew point stayed up there. And that is it got about 0.22 inch there at Carl Place being reported. Let's now look at some of the areas further west, because the storm actually hit the western part of the county a little harder. So let's go and look at let's try Malvern here. Well, this is Valley Stream, but we'll look at Valley Stream and see how they did. So how much rainfall they got. 0.37, so they got a little more rain. You can see the temperatures again getting up there. Dew point's just very high. A 77 degree dew point is just unbelievable. It's just the humidity is just worse than it's ever been. We never get humidity like this. We never used to see humidity like this. It was very rare. Now it's the common now because of climate change. That's what you get. So if you're on the South Shore, you'll be a little cooler. We can look at let's look at let's look at this Wantaw station, see how they did. So it's a little cooler there. Let's see, but it's still pretty hot. Still got into the upper 80s there. It's very humid, very muggy. So we're gonna go look at the Patchogue station, and then we're gonna go to hell, i.e. New Jersey. After we're done with this, though. This is 38. So let's see how they did. I'm sure they might have been a little cooler because they're further out east. Still got pretty hot there. Got up to 85, so pretty humid. 85, dew point is 74, almost 75 degrees. Is feels like the mid 90s. That's just unbelievably. Dew points came down a little bit. This humidity is just unbelievable. It really is. And that's why you see those type of storms that produce heavy rain. And those are the kind of storms they have in Florida. What was this, Florida? Or speaking of hot, it might as well be in Florida. It probably might actually be cooler in Florida than it is in Holiday City / Berkeley right now. Let's see how hot it is there. This is the western part of Toms River. I'm sure it was even worse there. Let's see. Oh, yeah, they were in the... Yeah, they got above 90 degrees. And look at those dew points. Upper 70s. Some of those dew points got up to 70. That's unbelievable for this area. That is just freaking believable to see dew points that high. That is totally not normal at all whatsoever. Totally not normal at all. Let me look at the station plot from Farmingdale. Let's see how our dew points. You can see the dew points again getting up there. Yeah, they had some 70, 73, 72 degree dew points over there in Farmingdale. Unbelievable. So just stifling air that we're dealing with here. It's just unbelievably stifling air. This is not something we're supposed to see at all here in our area, to see these dew points in June like this. I mean, when I was growing up in the summertime, you had dew points occasionally reach this maybe one night a year or a couple of nights a year, but never this commonplace. That's really what's changing. And if you go and you look at the dew points, and we already did look at that 74. Miller Air Park is reporting a temperature of 74 and a dew point of 74. So Miller Air Park is back again. They've been missing some observations. The station's been going down occasionally. It looks like they got up to 91 there, even though they didn't show up on the map. 91 at Miller Air Park here, showing you that. And look at some of these readings. 91 with a dew point of 76. Look at that. That is 92. Actually, no, they got up to 92 at 1:46 p.m. They reported 92 degrees with a dew point of 76. That is unbelievable. That is just as bad, if not worse, than Florida. That's actually worse than South Florida. That's unbelievable. That really is unbelievable. That is absolutely crazy. That is absolutely nuts to see that kind of humidity. That's why you see me acting like, what the hell, man? That's crazy. That's not normal at all. That is not normal at all. No, this is why we got to focus on the climate emergency that we're in. And CBS also has a story about the storms sweeping through I'll put this link below, tree that blocked the road, power lines down. The whole town is without power. Massive trees down here. And I'll put the link to that story below as well. So it just insanity is what we're seeing here. Just complete insanity with the weather. So let's go to the forecast now, and we'll see. This is gonna come to an end eventually. This is the ridge from hell right here, and you'll see it will eventually give way to a backdoor front that brings relief later Thursday. And it looks like now Friday is going to be dry, Saturday is going to be dry, Sunday is going to be dry. We'll actually have a nice weekend, and then it looks like finally we see an end, at least, or a reprieve from this pattern that we're in right now with the humidity. And that's because you'll see why when we look at the jet stream. So here is the country, and you see all that humidity just in the east there. But you see that backdoor comes down, gives us a break from the humidity in the northeast, and it might come back for a little bit early next week, and then another push of dry air comes down. So we tried keeping that humidity away, and that's We don't even know if that's just due to the jet stream or just due to almost the free will of the dry air just sinking down, because that's its nature to eventually do that. Let's go look at the jet stream here, because the jet stream is still kind of like missing in action here. I mean, this jet stream is a mess. You can see that trough right there. There's a trough that does develop over the northeast that brings some relief, but this is a very abnormal looking jet stream. Very abnormal. Looking at the height anomaly, you can see that general trend for that ridge in the east there. So you can see there's a little troughing offshore over the New England area that will help bring in the dry, cooler air. And then it looks like it's showing a trough as we go later on. So thank God. But we got to get through tomorrow. So let's go to the HRRR. I have 29 hours of the zeros, the HRRR, and I guess we'll first start with the precipitation forecast for the HRRR. So we'll see a few showers tonight, and then we'll see more of this redevelop over our area tomorrow. HRRR has it mostly over Jersey and not a whole lot over us, but there could be a line that could form out of Connecticut that could nail us around in the evening. We'll have to keep an eye on. And if we look at the dew points on here, you'll see the dew points will be very high once again. So, and look at the wind arrows. They're from the west. No sea breeze tomorrow. Maybe if you're on the South Shore, you'll have a weak one, but very little sea breeze, very humid. But here comes that dry air coming down. This only goes up to 0.5Z on Thursday, but you can see that dry air coming down. I'd have to go to the older 18Z run if I want to go a little further into Thursday here. You can see the dry air coming down, and the dew points drop during the day Thursday. Look at that. By the afternoon, we have dew points dropping to the 50s, so that air that is making it over from Cape Cod will make it over to Long Island. You're out of luck, though, if you're in Jersey. You'll have to wait a little longer for that kind of relief. Let me go to the NAM3, and we're going to look at our temperature, our precipitation chart on this, because this is kind of scattered too with the thunderstorm development. But any storms that form could be on the strong side, so yeah, keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. I want to go back to the HRRR now, and I want to look at the temperatures. Let's do that, because tomorrow we're gonna have one more really hot day tomorrow, and it's gonna probably be real hot again. The temperature's getting to around 90 degrees before relief comes later, and there's not going to be much of a sea breeze tomorrow. So I think the South Shore is going to roast too. Those killer west winds off the state of New Jersey. All right, let's go to the GFS now, and we'll move this along as we go into Thursday. And you'll see significant improvement. Look at that. Only highs around 80 degrees. A lot more comfortable. More comfortable on Friday as well. Temperatures in the 70s. Nice weekend. Temperatures in the 70s. And low humidity, too. So when we look at the dew points, you'll see those dew points come down. There's that backdoor front giving us the relief on Thursday. It finally does get into New Jersey later on. But it doesn't quite make it all the way south, so it'll get a little hung up to the south. But I think Long Island, we're going to be good for the weekend. Here's Saturday and Sunday. Low dew points, east winds to northeast to eventually south. And then as you get into next week, you'll see that return south flow. But it'll be brief, and then a cold front comes through. So this is very good news. Very good news indeed. Let's go look at our precipitation. Actually, I didn't mean our precipitation chances. I meant our skies. So I'll go to the RGM, and we'll first start with the RGM. Might even be able to clear things out, all right? Obviously, the sun will be out tomorrow, but it'll be hazy, hot and humid, but then the clearer air comes in. Here's Thursday. We might actually manage to have clear skies over Long Island in the afternoon on Thursday. I'm very happy about that. And then maybe even on Friday, too, if we can keep that cirrus just enough to the south. We might even be able to eke that out, too. Let's go to the NAM. NAM, please. Thank you. So here's the NAM. And again, we push those clouds off to the south, and we clear things out for Thursday afternoon over Long Island. We might actually have an opportunity to get to the Pine Barrens either Thursday or this weekend. Finally, it is about time, because I've been away from there too long, and honestly, I just need to focus on that in my life and not on this other stuff, because it's I'm going to talk about it more when I do my Pine Barrens video. These are the clouds, so it's looking, there might be some clouds around for the weekend. Sunday We'll have to see. The GFS always kind of, the resolution on this model is just not great. So let me go over to Ventus Sky. Let's go to Ventus Sky. And let's go look at our thunderstorm chances for tomorrow. Let's move this over to tomorrow, Wednesday. Because we still have that elevated cape over our area. 2 o'clock, look at the cape levels, still high. So anything, we could still see some strong to severe storms develop over our area with numbers like this. Very scattered. Because the lifted index quite isn't cooperating along. It's mostly more favorable over Jersey, but the Cape is favorable for us. So that I think we're going to have a threat of some more storms tomorrow. Some of them could be strong or severe, perhaps. And then once we get past that, boy, we're done with the heat. It's gone. Here we are Thursday, and things are improving. Temperatures dropping into the 70s, lower humidity, north to east winds moving in. Things will improve, thank God, because it has been absolutely horrible. And this is not the kind of weather that we should be having on Long Island. This is Florida weather, all right? We should not be having this weather. So the next thing I'll do, just go to earthnullschool.net. Look at our sea surf temperatures, because I bet you they've come up. We've got above normal ocean temperatures now to the south of Long Island because of all the warm and humid weather we've been having. We're about 3 degrees above normal, but that east wind should hopefully drop things back, cool the waters off again. So this gives us an actual water temperature of, according to this, 61 degrees, which is a little bit above normal, just slightly above normal. Not majorly above normal, but it's still cool enough water that'll give you a good sea breeze. But when the humidity is this high, you can only cool the air down to the dew point, and that's the problem. The sea breeze can only cool it down to the dew point. The dew point's 71, that's as cold as the air is getting. It's the only, otherwise it's just going to be fog. You know, that's what you're going to get. You're going to get fog, and that's why you have fog along over the ocean. So let me go to the Storm Prediction Center here, and we'll look at tomorrow when I wrap up this weather update. So let's go look at day 2 convective outlook. We have nothing for us. So, but again, just because they have nothing doesn't mean that there can't be something. Because we saw what happened today, and we saw what happened the other day. The conditions are favorable, so any thunderstorms that form have the potential to be strong and possibly severe. So keep your eyes on the radar, and I'll try to keep you posted on any severe weather that develops. One more brutal day, and then we'll relief finally. Thank you for watching. Have a good night.